just doing it.
Maybe he might knock it over.
Tubbs, move.
Where's Tubbs? Where's Tubbs? Don't touch that.
Go.
Hold on.
Damn it, what?
You need to protect the Bible.
No, I don't. I'm good right now. Ah! I'm doing a scene.
Yeah, man. Let me go get him real quick. I can see he's in the back. Hey, Dylan. Some dude named NoMan's here? Cool. He's inside.
That's good. Alright, so you'll be at the bottom of the stairs. We can just cut, I'll just cut all this out. So that way you don't have to follow me down. Now you just kind of walk.
It's still recording.
Yeah, no, just kind of like when I come down the stairs start walking in front of me when I start coming down.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, now we're back in action. Oh, Mom's in the shot. What are you doing? Oh.
Oh, God. Okay.
Out of the shot, Mom.
It's still rolling, so you can just edit it
I'll
out.
just cut all this out. Oh, Tubbs. That's that for a minute.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
Oh, done. I know you can edit all this, so I'm just waiting for a good moment. Hold up! Wait a minute! Is that a gun? Get your... What are you doing?
That was good. That was
Okay.
good. Okay, and let's see. Oh fuck! Naaman! Fall fast. Wait, hold on. Daniel, I want you to do everything. I'll just go like that, and that's when he gets knocked in the head again.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We're rolling.
Okay. Okay, bam. So you're gonna kind of. Oh wait, hold on. Let me do that. Swing like high so I can catch your hand. Actually, don't swing high. Swing kind of like just normal. Oh, let's redo that.
What do you want? Do you want to... what should
Show a little resistance. Yeah, you did a good job.
He's gonna try and attack. I'd say he'd probably try and attack with this. You should probably disarm him with this somehow as well.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck the gloves. Damn. Hey Chase, it's gonna be a minute.
Ready?
Yeah, action. Thanks,
What do I owe the pleasure?
Well, remember that gun I gave you a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
Coming back in on campus after Christmas break. You still have it, don't you?
Yeah, it's upstairs in my bedroom in a lockbox.
Okay, good. I'm kind of getting rid of my old self. Getting rid of who I used to be. I used to... I don't want to talk about it.
Right. Never want to open old wounds, as they say.
Yeah. Or what they say.
Yeah. So you want to hear a story?
Sure.
I'm always loving stories. You know, my great-grandfather, you know, he was military, right?
Mm-hmm.
Army Rangers.
Right.
He fought in Vietnam. He fought on missions, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Fought with Delta Force and all that.
Mm-hmm.
He was a great guy. He saved the country a lot.
I'm sure he did. Sure he meant well to you.
You know what his name was?
What?
Steve Hargrove. You
Steve
heard of him?
Hargrove?
Yes. Have you heard of him?
I can't say that I have, but I'm sure he was a true soldier.
He was a true American patriot. Yeah.
What were we gonna say? Hold on, we gotta think about what we're gonna say. Hold it like straight. Yeah, there you go. Remember, don't put your thumb on the. No. Hold it, just grip it tight. Yeah. Taking my jacket off. Slowly. Toss it over there. We don't have to do this.
I've waited 15 years for this.
Look, I get it. Why are you doing this? Tell me when.
Action. Action.
Doing some laundry.
How's your life been?
My life has been busy. Seems like we got something going on every weekend.
It's because you do.
That's
You don't have time for nothing anymore.
I know. Sad, isn't it?
Yeah. What about me being in college impacts anything?
Dude.
At the hall residence.
Yes. Does impact everything. Everything's different. Everything's different.
How come?
Hold on, did I put that backwards? Yeah, I did put that backwards. Well, it's just... Well, I hate not having you here. I miss you. But... I don't know. It's just, we've always been three. Blaze, Blakeland, Dylan. Blaze, Blakeland, Dylan. Make sure to get this much for this family. Order this, order that. But now it's all off. Sometimes I find myself ordering too much food at night, and I miss having you around to watch the shows with you, and I don't know. And then hey, my garbage man,
Garbage boy.
garbage boy.
And you probably
I'm always
forgot.
like, garbage boy. Whoa, crap, garbage boy don't live here no more.
And it's like you can't even imagine me with blonde hair anymore as a kid.
No, man, that's way gone. That's way gone.
15, 16 years ago, gone. You know?
Yep. You're a man now, dude. You'll be freaking 20 this year.
December, yeah.
Dang, that's weird.
Yeah. I don't come home as much anymore either. It's like once a month if I can make it.
Hey, I was at one point in my life I was the same way. I think I was when I was your age I still lived in Jackson. So I didn't actually go away, but when I was a year older than you, I moved away farther than MTSU, so I would never come home unless it was like a holiday or something major. Kind of how you done the last 2 months, you know. At first you were coming home more last fall because you were new, but now you it's just sometimes it's not worth it to come back, you know, just stay and make it a weekend out of it. And
I was also dating too, so that.
Oh yeah, true, yeah. You had that girlfriend, so you had a reason to come back.
Yeah.
How's things going for you?
It's just not bad, you know. I'm home for Easter. I thought I'd put together my blooper video. I've been waiting to do and just putting it aside because I've got so much other stuff going on. So finally figured I'd put this shit to rest. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Focus more on your real goals, huh?
Yeah. I also need to stop cussing because it's kind of been a problem since I've been going to college. It was a problem in high school. I just didn't tell you guys.
Well, dude, we know.
I know you know. It doesn't matter.
We've been
you
there.
Guys do it.
We've been there too.
It's just part of getting older. You get more realistic with life, and you just, F words.
Your way of thinking is a lot different, you know.
Yeah, you mature. And maturity is not always a good thing. Then you start cussing like a sailor. But I'm not like that bad, you know.
No, but I'm sure you hear it at school though.
Oh yeah, I've heard it. High school, I mean, it was.
I'm sure you
worse.
got some friends that cuss a lot more than you do.
Yes.
I mean, to me, here's my honest opinion. I cuss. I don't like it though. I think it sounds trashy.
Oh yeah.
I think it sounds trashy.
It is trashy. But here's the thing: if somebody doesn't cuss, and you hang out with that person, it just feels off. Like something's off, you know?
Yeah.
Because all your life and all of my life, I've heard cussing, and so when somebody says I don't cuss, and they're not religious or anything, it's like, okay, is there a reason? You gotta have some background to that.
Right.
But I mean, yeah, it is trashy, and that's why I'm trying to work on it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you the truth, man. I don't really notice it until I watch a video of yours, or you know what I mean.
Yeah, but especially my recent one.
When I hear myself saying a curse word, just I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. But when I'm talking and just sometimes it slips off. I don't think nothing of it until I hear myself, and I'm like, man, I probably shouldn't be saying that. It's pretty ugly.
Right.
You know what I mean? Gosh, I don't know how to get to the specifics of things, but we just been busy. You know what I mean? We've just been busy. We got something every weekend, it feels like.
Well, everyone on the channel has probably missed these videos, so I'm trying to give them a little something to look at,
I heard that, dog. I heard that.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, sir. You come back and see me now, you hear?
Oh, my lighting is horrible.
Okay, well you can't see anything.
It looks like booty.
Well, what's been going on with you recently? I'm just trying to update my viewers. You know,
Just playing the show.
not a whole lot's been going on. You've been going to every one of Blakeland's volleyball games, right?
Yeah, because
You just love those. You love.
No, I don't. I just like to travel because I'm bored. And there's Lucas there.
Right. That's all.
Yep.
All right.
You've been busy. You can tell everybody that you've been doing your baseball stuff.
Baseball tournaments, I guess.
But that's the main thing.
Hey, somebody told me you were working out a little bit.
Yeah.
What are the main regions you like to get when you work out? Oh, he's got a presentation for us. 10-pounder right there.
Hey, Blaze, tell them about your 1 pound weights you be swirling around.
1 pound. And then I like. What else do? I do like.
Okay.
I like do the shoulder thing, and then I do push-ups.
Do a push-up. Do 5 of them right now if you can.
Draw down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, you've proven me right. You can do all of this. Well, thanks for the update.
Oh.
Still clearing my throat, 15 years later. Really, it started when I was in 1st grade, I believe. Pope Elementary, yeah. Started clearing my throat, I don't know why. For some reason, it just started getting phlegm. I think it's a generational family thing. My grandfather, he has COPD, but he also has, he clears his throat a lot. My dad does the same thing. So I guess it's just kind of a family thing in the Hall side of the family. Anyways, how's it going, guys? It's been a few months now, 3 months I think since SOS, 2 or 3 months. But the channel is over. Can't you tell I missed it? I'm already back on here making a video. Most of it though was just bloopers. But I just wanted to give you guys a little something special to look at. Not to say that there won't still be a special surprise on my birthday. There will be a video coming out, and I think you guys are really gonna like it. I think it's not gonna make sense to you. It doesn't really correlate with the vibe of the Great Aussie, but it does give you a little something, a little feedback as to what happened after my death. And it has a lot to do with Dylan's death, I'll say that. But it's a surprise. Let's just say the Great Aussie is over, but that doesn't mean that there won't be many stories to tell later. What I mean by that is, like, that's big news, right? Why aren't you making this a big deal? Because it's not official yet. I want to give the viewers a little break as to what happened after the Great Aussie, because a lot of stuff happened. We got Ben Cave's death, we have Dylan Hall's death, Daniel getting arrested finally and taken to prison, the ending of Charlie McClellan and his story as to how he found his peace. Then we have Jonathan Madison, who is in pieces in the shambles after what happened to Dylan Hall. And it really is heartbreaking, but every character got their end, and I promised that. I told you guys that's what was going to happen. But the Great Aussie is not only just a part of you guys, and it's not just a part of my family or the storylines that took place as the channel grew. The functionality of the Great Aussie, the underlying stories of what went on throughout the storyline, a lot of it was a focus on Dylan And as he was the protagonist, we really got to see over the course of the last few years of The Great Aussie, we got to see the story of Dylan Hall. We got to see how it all played out and what it all meant to us, what it all meant to me. It was a personal story, The Great Aussie. There were a lot of hidden Easter eggs, a lot of hidden details into my personal life that you guys never even probably saw. A lot of it had to do with my journals, the stuff in my room that you probably saw in the background, the paintings. They all meant something to me. They all do still mean something to me. And every time I come back home, I just get this sense of depression. And I love being around my family, and I love being around my friends that I've missed here. It's great. When I come into this room specifically, I start thinking about all that breakup, all that eerie depression that kind of lingered through the years, And it started, after COVID, when I got trapped in this room for so long, I felt like I isolated myself. And it's a realistic view of what a room can really affect, or how a room can really affect a person and its mental environment, its mental state. Some nights I'd just go to sleep and didn't want to stay up late because I knew my mind would be active and I would be severely depressed and anxious about nothing, not a single thing. I thought about Debbie a lot when I was depressed. A lot of other stuff too, but Debbie was the main aspect of that, from what I can remember. I started collecting knives because I was lonely, and I spent money I didn't need to spend. I spent money I didn't have on these knives, and I collected this masterpiece full of a room. And you might think this is the best room you've ever seen in my life, but when I look at this room, I see a lot of despair, and I see a lot of desperate attempt to escape the reality I was trapped in. That's what I see, and that's truthfully what I see. I have stuff in here that my ex-girlfriend has given me. I have stuff in here that means a lot to me, people that are gone, in my life. And then I see a lot of things that made me feel sad, truthfully. But then I start thinking about, making this room, and I was so young when we made this room. We moved in here in February of 2013, and I really got to make this place my home. So I miss it, I truthfully do, and every time I get to come back, I think about how depressing it is, but also think about the memories that I've shed in this room, yet alone. And it makes me happy. It makes up for that despair and that depression that this room has affected, I kind of turned that depression, that eerie feeling I got whenever I was in this room, and I made storyline videos from it, and I kind of warped that concept of this depressing reality of a room this is, and I've kind of warped that into a character development for Dylan Hall in The Great Aussie story. And it was truthfully a desire of mine to share that with you guys. A lot of what I said on this little clip alone is very personal, so I hope you guys really took it in. But anyways, it's good seeing you all. I hope you all have a blessed one. Happy Easter. And you guys take care of yourself. And I might see you on the flip-flop. I might not. Might see another spin-off. You might not. You might not ever see this channel arise ever again. This could be it. But for now, I'll catch you.